Hello, welcome to the weekly technical analysis review here at xm.com. My name is Rajan, currency analyst, and today is Monday, July the 30th, 2018. The pairs we're going to be looking at for this week are the dollar yen, the euro yen, and gold. I'm going to start first with dollar yen. We can see the near-term bias for the pair is fairly neutral at the moment. RSI is flat just below the 50 neutral level. On Friday, we saw prices closing below the ascending trend line, and that trend line is currently acting as immediate resistance. If we do see an upside break above that trend line, that would strengthen any upside momentum with the next resistance coming at around the 111.50 level. Above that, we've got the 112 handle. A break above the 112 handle would open the way towards that 6 months high of 113.16 we saw earlier in the month, and not too far above that we've got that strong resistance barrier of 113.40. At the moment, though, immediate support is coming from around 110.75, and not too far below that we've got the 50-day moving average. A drop below the 50-day moving average would shift the focus to the downside, with another potential support area coming from around 110.30. A drop below 110.30 would see the next major support being the 109.50 area. In the medium term, though, the outlook is still fairly bullish, and we can see from the MACD that although momentum has weakened, it remains in positive territory. Moving now on to euro yen, we can see that the euro yen had been on a downtrend before turning neutral in the medium term. We did see a higher high back earlier in July, where prices peaked just above the 200-day moving average at around just below the 132 level, but prices then reversed lower with support coming from the 50-day moving average just above the 129 level. Prices did bounce back above the 50-day moving average, and today we are seeing a fairly solid positive momentum in the near term, with the RSI moving upwards, attempting to break into positive territory. And if we look at the stochastic oscillators, we can see that it is in progress of making a bullish crossover. That would be the percentage K and the percentage D lines. So if we do see prices moving back up again, the next resistance to watch out for will be the 50% Fibonacci retracement of the downleg from 137.49 to that 11-month low 124.61, and above the 50% Fibonacci, we do have that top from earlier in July at 131.97. A break above that top would possibly signal a new uptrend, as it would form a higher high. To the downside, though, we do see a break below that 50-day moving average. The next support should come from 128.45. Below that, we've got the 23.6% Fibonacci at 127.65, and below that, we've got that low from back in June of 126.63. If prices were to break below that low, it would mean it would record a lower low, and therefore we could then see potentially a resumption of that longer term downtrend. Finally, looking at the commodity gold, we can see gold is looking fairly bearish in the medium term, and we've got that short-term downwards sloping trend line, which has been acting as a resistance. At the moment, immediate support is coming from around the 1,218 level, with the descending trend line above that acting as resistance. We can see immediate resistance should come from around 1,228. If prices were to break above that line, the next resistance should come from around 1,235, which is the upper bound of the recent range for gold prices, and above that we have got 1,248 as another possible resistance before prices were to meet the 50-day moving average at around 1,265. We would need to see gold rising above the 50-day moving average in order to shift the near-term bias to a bullish one. However, it's not looking very likely at the moment. RSI is deep in negative territory. In fact, it's flat just above oversold levels at 30. Stochastic oscillators are also looking bearish at the moment. So if we were to see a break of that support at around 1,218, it would open the way towards that 1-year low 1,211 that we saw back earlier in July. And below that, the next major support would be 1,195. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.